Hi, welcome. I'm Sky, and this is Sky's Intuition. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well and divinely guided, guarded, protected, and protected. Okay? Let's do an intuitive energy reading and see what's going on in the world of tarot. Divine Source, thank you for the light that you shine upon me. May it shine through me and protect me from any and all energies and entities that are evil against me, my enemies and my adversaries, and releasing all blockages, divine. Thank you for your protection morning, noon, and night at any time of day, whether I'm moving or whether I'm still. Thank you for consoling anybody who needed this time. And the divine message. We do have the ninth house: travel, education, wisdom, luck, personality, opinions of others, ventures, da 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 da. So somebody may be taking a trip to learn something, okay, or that would be somewhere in your future. Let's see. First card out, divine, is bone of contention. Bone of contention. Somebody has a bone of contention with you or with someone. Their bone of contention, the thing they don't like the most. Their bone bothers them to the bone. Emergency room. It's the next card out. Something in the bone keys. Over $100,000. What the heck is this about? Whoa. Over $100,000, guys. It's the next card out. Jeez, Louisa is the ox. Chinese zodiac, second sign. Hard work, background, intelligent, never seeks praise. 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and 2021 are years of significance here. Okay? Or were. Or have. Well, I guess they were, right? Because they'd be in the past. Guys, never said I was the brightest candle, but far from the dullest. Okay? Next row. Going viral. Something's going viral. Everyone is gonna know. Oh, I'm sorry, little Mr. Carnation. Yeah, dianthus. Dianthus. I used to grow them. Okay, let's see. A mortgage and a deed. Emergency room, mortgage and deed. What the heck? What's going on? A mortgage and a deed in an emergency room. Somehow, courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. Brene Brown. Keys. The key. Letting yourself be seen. Or someone is real estate. Over $100,000. Real estate. Somebody paid or somebody owes someone. What's that all about? Then we have two high vibes. Two high vibes. Whatever it is, if it's something not right, it's something that can't be made wrong because there's two high vibes. Which reminds me, thank you guys for watching my channel, watching my videos, participating. I mean, I'm into it. I'll comment back. I'll catch up. I'm not going to go to the past anymore. It's just got to go. I got to make the cut. So I do read you guys. I just don't always have time to respond to each and every one of you. but I am going to start responding to the ones that I feel like, I feel heartstrings for some of what you guys are going through. I really, really do. And I wish that there was in some cases, I actually do wish there was more that I could do than read the cards and give you possibilities, and probabilities. The end game is always you. Don't make the situation your circumstance, nor the circumstance your situation. It is just like, we oftentimes talk about it negatively about projections, but there's a positive side to projection too, you know? Like, it's almost like the girl or the guy that likes the person in school that doesn't like them, and then suddenly they become the girl or the guy that everybody likes that they don't like. Isn't that weird isn't it ironic, don't you think? All right, so just take the message. I'm so happy to have you here, though. New subscribers, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. Anytime, any way you want it. That's the way you need it. Thank you. Current subscribers, we rock, rock, rock. And my Rada guys, love you guys. You know that I do. Rat Mouse. 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, 2020, Chinese Zodiac, Rat Mouse, cheerful, sociable, intuitive, tenacious, security. Somebody may be ratting something out about a grandfather or murder plot. What? Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. What are we talking about? You know? Like, golly, Batman, what the heck's going on? Year of the monkey, ninth year of the Chinese zodiac, rat and monkey. They both can climb, can't they, in a way? Humorous, lively, clever, protection for babies. 1920, 1932, 1944, 1956, 1968, 1980, 1992, 2004, 2016. So there's something here that has to do with real estate and the year of the monkey, or someone born within that year may have had a baby. Real estate murder plot. I don't know. Protection or something, some sense of stability. Mortgage and deed is right over here. So a good deed is rewarded. So there you go. What the heck is the murder plot? Summer significant. And suddenly last summer, being watched. Somebody's looking at you from over the fence. They're watching you. Could be a grandfather. I don't know. Something's happening in the summer. What's this? False documents are signed. So maybe somebody signed a document. You didn't sign it. They did. They signed it, or the document itself is fake to fool you. A season to remember. Summer is going to be a season to remember for someone, not everyone. Abuse of authority. Wowie kapowie. Wowie kapowie. Felony charges. Mr. Bill. Gosh, when I was a teenager, late teens, I think. I don't know. But when I was younger, because that's always a gray area with me. When I was younger, on Saturday Night Live was the hottest show, and people got together, went out for like a couple of hours at the neighborhood pub or whatever, and then scurried to other people's houses to get together as groups to watch Saturday Night Live. People actually left the bars to watch Saturday Night Live. Amazing. It was like the hottest show. What are we talking about here? Bone of contention. Oh, special shout out to my Patreon sponsors. By the time, oh wow, suddenly I had a big yawn in me. I'm so sorry. By the time this gets uploaded, um, Patreon will be available. If you like the Gypsy Hobo readings or you would like to sponsor me on both formats and cards and tools and drawing tools and stuff like that, you could donate to the channel or donate to me directly by going in the description box below or come and join us over on Patreon. It's a little bit more of a loose atmosphere because I'm a little bit more loose. I kind of, you know, speak more candidly there than I do here. That's why it's over there. Okay, so bone of contention. Somebody thought that you were mad at them or something here. Emergency room, a mature man, an emergency room. What's that about? Please, please. Lovers keys, key to some love interest over $100,000. Somebody is upset about over $100,000 here. Maybe a love interest may have stolen from them. I don't know. Courtship, the year of the ox, Chinese astrology. Some kind of courtship is involved. Going viral. Somebody got a message of concern that something is going to go viral here about this mortgage and deed and great fortune. They're like, no, 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 I don't want anybody to know. So then we have courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. This is, oh, you know, do we have a couple here that's going to court because of you being seen? Something here. What is this real estate? This is weird. What is this with the real estate? Divine, please. Main female in real estate. This could be a real estate agent who's a feminine, a woman. Whoa, too high vibes. What's the too high vibes about, Divine? Too high vibes. Main male, too high vibes. So there might be a male, and this might be up for our masculines that are too high vibing for the BS. Somebody here may a rat, tenacious security. Somebody here may have had a child for reasons of security. Like somebody will marry them and settle down with them and have a house, heart and hearth with them if they have a child by them, kind of energy I'm getting here. Or this could be the grandfather of this child. What's this grandfather? Somebody's expecting. Oh my gosh. What? Is somebody, guys, do not be offended. If it's not you, it's not you. Settle down. Don't get your petticoats in a ruffle. But there's somebody here who might be pregnant by their grandfather, or who might have gotten pregnant by their grandfather. Is that possible? Murder plot. This has changed something here. What the heck? Monkey. This is very, very weird. Very, 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 very weird. This is death. Murder plot to death. change, something here. Somebody maybe who was born in the year of the monkey in the Chinese astrology, look it up. But this monkey died. Something here. Grandfather, murder plot. A good deed is rewarded by this house. What's happening this summer, Divine? Tell us more. What's happening in the summer? A wealthy man. Ooh la la. The wealthy man has come a calling. How do you handle a wealthy man? I've never been impressed with money. I mean, when years ago in days of old, I wasn't, my husband and I at that time, when he was my husband, we built up a very good life, but it was very hard work. It didn't happen overnight. We worked very hard for what we eventually enjoyed when we did. And then eventually that because we had no more, sometimes I theorize we just had no more to work on together. We were both worker bees and we always worked on projects and stuff. And then we ran out of things. Like we were our income had reached the level that to do certain things ourselves would be ridiculous. So look at this. Somebody is watching to see if this has been handed to you. Ooh, looking. Oh, this wealthy man wants to come and give this to you. Get the heck? False documents signed. So what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Did somebody make money off your money and now they want to give you some of what the original amount? I don't know. Somebody's working on creating false documents here. Look, there she is. Like, you know, working at her desk, trying to mend a mess, trying to get these false documents signed. Or that they signed, a season to remember. A wealthy man, season to remember. Okay, abuse of authority. Somebody here, sure enough, did abuse their authority. Otherwise, this wouldn't have turned into the mess that it is. A child abused their authority. This child, this child. Somebody may be expecting a child or expecting, now we could be talking about an adult child to murder them. So they moved and declared themselves dead. I don't know. This is going in so many weird places. I've been watching that Lori Vallow trial, man. That's got me like, whoa, I can't believe how crazy. But now I see it's being published. Crazy is being publicized now. You can't hide crazy no more. And I mean the crazy like witchcraft and voodoo and all that. That's coming out. And the courts are having to deal with the legal implications of these people's crazy cults. And I'm not saying that the Mormons are a crazy cult. I'm talking about these sidebars, these people that take a little bit of knowledge, and because they have a little bit of knowledge, they assume they know it all. It takes years, let me tell you. I'm older, so I think I'm qualified to say this. And since I do have my master's in divinity, it takes years of study. And I'm not a master by no means. Learning every day. I got blown away at the depths of the spell work involved in these readings. It's just blown me away. Or the manipulations. I could never imagine spending this much time of my life on this. I would rather spend my time healing so that I can move forward into something that was better for me than creating, I don't know, maybe I'm weird. See, this mature man is a false person coming in around there and you know, something is concerning about this thief who's making up the false documents. I Here you go, guys. It's in your face. In your face. In your face. Let's see. I think it was one of my subscribers particularly commented on that they liked this deck. And I've looked to see if it's still on Etsy and I can't find it at all. So I don't know. Hopefully it comes out again for you. Yeah, I like Kipper decks a lot. I like collecting different Kipper decks. But now I think I'm going to buy two of the same at a time because I like having two decks combined, shuffled together, of course. But what's the thoughts here with the bone of contention, Divine? What is this? Their bone of contention is that you're happy with someone. What? Or your bone of contention? Somebody's thinking that you're with someone, and that's making them mad. That's their bone of contention here. And this is about money. It always is. Emergency room, mature man. Somebody here, mature man, may have gone to emergency room. Something about money that maybe they owe a lot of money. Officer here, P. Somebody here is in a loving relationship or a love relationship with a police officer for the key to this money. Over $100,000, and they're out. They're out, and they're in despair. They have no job, and all for love. The things we do for love, like walking in the rain and the snow, and there's nowhere to go. Over $100,000 gone down the toilet. That's what I'm seeing. This person lost a 100K job for somebody here. Look, this is the now. Look, there's the mailman here. What the heck is going on with the mailman? This may be a postal carrier who is courting somebody based on what or somebody's finding out what someone's getting in the mail. I told you they're watching and they want to come in and court you based upon because they know you're getting over $100,000. There you go. There you go. Message of concern, desire. Something is going viral. Somebody's concerned about that someone is maybe into you or something is going viral about you, period. Not about that they desire you or that you were with them or something here. What is this great fortune with the mortgage and deed? I think it's this couple, death, death, mortgage and deed, great fortune. I think somebody's, message of concern. This has to be with something going viral here about somebody's passing and leaving somebody a deed or a mortgage documents. This is a couple who went to court and said you were ill. Ah, they said you were ill. They went to court. They said you were ill. That's what they did. And now, main female real estate baby, because the main female was having a baby, but possibly, and so they wanted this house for this main female. Maybe I don't know, but or they said that you had the mind of a baby. Could have. Main male, too high vibes. This is somebody who ecclesiastic. This is like the Hierophant, but this is like the priest. Main male may be too high vibe. You may be a priest. You're too high vibe, some male and some priest energy. This is a child who is sad here, has some sadness, expectation from a grandfather. Somebody was expecting money from a grandfather. Murder plot. This is this police officer. He, lover, murder plot. This changed. Somebody, yeah. and somebody lost maybe, because of a passing, they lost out on something here. Or they gambled and lost on somebody passing away, like you. On this house, look, this might be more than one house. This might be properties. One of you guys said that you had more than one property. Well, there you go. You might have one property by the water and one property by the mountains or in a regular neighborhood in a summer home. I don't know. Good deed is rewarded, though. And these would be your wealthy man. This wealthy man is a lover, summer. Somebody money's going to come into your life. Wealthy man this summer. Okay? This is unexpected income. Marriage. Whoa. Great fortune. Somebody's watching you and they got money and they want to marry your butt. They want to marry you up, hook you up to a life of no, freedom from money problems. So maybe, let's see, false documents are signed. So here we go. Somebody is working on keeping somebody, even though they're in a fake marriage. That's what the deal is. Somebody is watching somebody over the summer to see if they come towards you, but this is a fake marriage. And this person wants to, because it's on paper, this person wants it to be this. Timmy and Lassie. Wealthy man. Season to remember. This is a fortune. See, this wealthy man, he's coming in wealthy. Season to remember, he's going out wealthy. This is a wealthy man. I don't know. Summer's going to be fizzling for someone. Child. This gifted child, somebody abused their authority over a, a gifted child since they were a baby. Since you were a little itty bitty over this real estate that was your grandfathered in. They've been trying to murder you. What? This may be even two houses that were left to you. I'm telling you. Look, somebody's now sad because they're sad because they wanted to visit you, your enemy. They wanted to act like they were all sad for you for some reason, that maybe somebody, oh, wow. Something about someone passing away, and they wanted to act like they were all like, oh, and like, usually, and they might have been behind it, whatever tragedy you undertook, because narcissists always have to have the attention on them. So they will go to extremes to be the one that is the center of attention at any and all times. I was kind of always a wallflower. I never understood anybody wanting that much attention. I like my I'm not going to say that I'm overly secretive, but I must have privacy. I'm an empath. My energy needs privacy. And if I don't get it, I get very like, ah. If you're an empath and you know what that feels like, let me know. But this is whoever this is, this couple who said that you were sick, you this somebody abused their authority here, or they want to abuse your authority again, as they want business as usual or something. This person may very well be married. They're watching to see when you get this income. They're watching. I don't know if this wealthy man is bringing it to you. This guy's a lover. I don't know if they're bringing it to you as far as a wedding proposal for some of you. For others of you, this person is this person who's been watching you to see when this money's coming in, this fortune, so that they could end up being the wealthy man that they see themselves. as being, and that you're gonna have to again use your intuition. Don't make the situation your circumstance or vice versa. Or if the divine is saying to watch out for this type of energy could be around you this summer, then make your choices accordingly. Use your brain, use your intuition above and beyond all. And until next time we meet, peace.